Hello. Today let's discuss words with roots and try to make words using these building blocks. This method is called etymological study of words. For this kind of a lecture to be delivered, I need to do a certain bit of homework. Apart from the homework, I need to get the script ready. Script for somebody who is extremely experienced might just be a small little scribble at the back of the page. Script for somebody who is not as experienced might be a total typed out script. This generally is called a prescript or something that comes as a direction. We also use the word for doctors for the word prescription. Prescription we say is RX. In Hindi we say it aap lijiye. So prescription is a direction which is given to somebody as to this is what is to be done. Postscript on the other hand is after everything gets over. It's pretty famous when we say that after a letter is written, you just end up writing PS and we write something so that the reader does not miss out on this particular detail. Sometimes it could just be an extract from the letter. Sometimes it could be a direction where you want the reader to think. Prescript is a direction. Postscript is written just after the script. Other words from the same word script are words like inscription, subscription, and the Word document also uses words like superscript and subscript. When we write the 12th in numericals, we put that TH on top of the 12. This is called a superscript. When we write the formula of water, we write H2O. This 2 is put a little below the level of H and that is called a subscript. Inscription is writing into something or on something. If we remember our school times, our lunch boxes used to have our names inscribed on it. That is scribe, which is writing, and the words that we just about covered are inscription, superscription, subscript, superscript, prescription and postscript. If we move from that particular route, we move to a side, C-I-D-E, which means killing. We've come across a lot of words in familiarity like a suicide or an insecticide. Suicide by meaning means killing oneself. Insecticide means killing insects. Similarly, extension is pesticides, which is killing pests. And this meaning, if you see any kind of a suspense series or fiction novels, you will come across a lot of sides being written here and there, which is all about nearly anyone that we know. For example, killing one person is called homicide. Killing a full race or a gene or eradicating a full nationality is called genocide. Killing your brother is called fratricide. Fratry is for a brother. Fraternity is what we know as brotherhood. Extending from fratricide, we go to sororicide, which is killing your sister. Killing a full regiment of soldiers is called regicide. C-I-D-E stands for killing. If we move to the third route for the day, which is spec, S-P-E-C-S, we use it as a short form for spectacles, but that means to look into. We sometimes say in cricket, a spectacular shot. Spectacular means worth a watch. Spec means to look. Other words that come in here are introspection, retrospection, circumspection. Introspect means to look into yourself. Sometimes when we've done some wrong, we tend to sit alone and think through the problem that we've created for ourselves. That is called introspection. Retrospection is going back in time. Retrospection could be of good times or bad times. Introspection is more to do with finding a way for yourself because external world is not able to give you a solution. Circumspect means to think around. Say for example, I'm just about to start learning swimming. I stand near the swimming pool and I circumspect whether I don't know what will happen if I jump into it. Circumspect is to think around a particular problem, and circum is the root for a circle. The next root that we pick from here is the word EU, a prefix EU, which is good. See, in school days we've studied a part of speech which is a figure of speech rather, which is euphemism. Euphemism is more to do with putting harsh realities in very soft language. For example, we don't say he died, we rather say he passed away. When we use the word passed away, the meaning conveyed is the same, but in a little less intensive manner. Phone, we say telephone. Tele is dur, phone is your voice. Phony is voice. So when I say telephony, it is more to do with sending your voice to a distance. Euphony is good voice, EU. So something which is smooth on your ears or something which is good to hear to is called euphony. I extend the same root further. Euphoria, a popular album though, but euphoria means a good feeling. Euphoria means a feeling of wellness. EU has always been positive, even to the extent of using a word like euthanasia, which is mercy killing, but here the word means to relieve somebody of extreme pressure. Say for example, mercy killing is something which is being resorted to as a last option when there is no way that the health can come back to normalcy. That is called euthanasia, and the root used is EU, which is positive. The four roots that we discussed today are script, which is for writing, CIDE for killing, spec for looking, and EU, which is good. Research on these roots as prefixes or suffixes to add considerably to your vocabulary. Thank you.